Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So I hope everyone is doing very well and even I am well too. So due to this H1B visa cancellation due to losing the job in US, we know that everyone with H1B visa who lost a job are suffering with various reasons, financial crisis, as well as they need to return to their home country or India, if I say, within 60 days. Have you ever thought, like, if they have any immediate family members or dependent family members, they are also impacted, so today we are going to discuss on that. So let's start today's small video. So today's video is an update on H1B visa impact on their families. So you know that many people would have lost their job and within 60 days they need to return back to their home country. However, you must be knowing on H1B visa when they go to US and work, so sometimes even they call their family members and sometimes they do have children born in US. Have you ever thought whoever born in US but parents are foreign countries, what is the impact? So guys, current situation is, in case whoever lost the job and they do not have any job, within 60 days they need to return back to their home country. But the problem is they cannot, get along their immediate family, nothing but their children's, nothing but parents are Indian citizens or their home country citizens, whichever country, and kids are by birth they are US citizens. So what happens is parents can come but they cannot get their children's, very challenging situation. And if they want to stay, like children are in US and even parents want to stay in US, they cannot stay, it's illegal. So that means parents cannot stay in US and children cannot come to India or to your home country. Let's take an example of India. Now parents can come back to India because they don't have a job on H1 visa, and children, if they want to come, they need to come back to India with a visa, valid visa, which is nothing but visitor visa and something, because in India they are called overseas like kids. OIC nothing but, right? So they are overseas citizens. They are not Indian citizens, kids. So at the current situation in India, OIC also is not allowed. People who want to come under OIC not allowed, and visitor visa also is not allowed. So it is all suspended. So there is a challenging condition right now, guys. I really don't know how they will manage. So they need to request US immigration, saying that the parents have to request to allow some more days to stay in US. In my previous video I have told you that they have already filed a petition for 180 days, but still under discussions. I really don't know what is the status. So in this case there is no much choice. Parents have to stay in US along with their children. However, they need to take special approval or prior approval from the US government. So I just want to give one example from India. In US under H1B visa, many people are working there, about 500k people, guys. In Hindi if I tell you 5 lakh log. So let me continue in English because this is an English video. So out of 500k people working, foreign people working in US under H1B visa, out of the 70% people are from India. So there is a major good numbers. So that means indirectly I am saying that, or directly I am saying, majority of the people impacted are Indians. So I hope conditions go well and they get their job in US back very soon under H1B visa, and also if they come back to India due to various reasons, they do get that. I hope they get a proper job in India to take care of their families. You know that US government have decided to provide the job to their own citizens than outside people. So because one reason is a lot of unemployment has been come up in US due to COVID situation. So a lot of businesses are going on a loss, and many companies have undeployed their employees, nothing but they have fired employees or they asked them to leave because due to financial crisis. So even though if company takes back, if situation improves, they will take first US citizens, they will provide the right to US citizens for the job than outside India. So it's outside, US. So it is little bit challenging, but I'm sure that each and every bad situation has its time limit. After certain time that bad situation will pass away. So let's hope for the time and let's wait for the good time, guys. Clear point mine, like many countries are now asking their citizens to come back, including India. But however, I said the point, like they can come because I mean only Indian citizens or the home country citizens, they can come back because they went on work visa and still they are their home country citizens, or I would say Indian citizens. But however, they cannot get US citizens to India like their kids. So they need to work out, and the policy in India or your home country or in US little bit needs to be changed to benefit this H1 visa workers and their families, my dear friends. Point before going to the actual updates. So see, I have visited US once, and even the Canada also, and my friends are working in US, and also one of my friend, his family spent 10 years in US working for the software company, and back in India as well. Also I have some of the people working in US, and they did lose the job in US, but fortunately they got same period now COVID situation, they got the alternative job as well. So they are settling, they are continuing to stay in US, and they have a family as well. Otherwise there have been it would have been a much difficult situation. So in case if you are planning to settle in US and go to US, my dear friends, so think twice, I would say, because until and unless you have a very good job in US as a professional, everything is fine. But if the situation comes like this, like crisis, it is unpredictable. In my life also, I have seen first time this COVID-19 situation, lockdown, worldwide lockdown. I have never experienced this. If such situation comes, or not this, any other crisis comes, financial crisis, or job market is dull, then it will be a difficult situation, my dear friend. You may have to come back to your home country because you are not a citizen of India. So think twice before you go back to US and settle over there. Change, my dear friend, here somebody like they went to US on H1 visa, but later on they got the green card, and you are in green, you are having a green card, somebody is having a green card, and the COVID situation is there, right? So people who lost the job, example H1B person who lost the job, they have to go back to their country, okay, within 60 days. But assume that a person who is working in US under a normal work permit or normal employee, and he or she is a green card holder, nothing but permanent resident. So they don't have to come back to India, they don't have to go back to their home country, guys, because they are permanent residents, nothing but green card holders. So they can still stay back in the US, and once the situation is fine, they can search for an alternative job. So I just want to repeat these differences. H1B is a work permit visa. If you do not have a job, H1B work permit visa gets cancelled automatically. Either you need to return back to your home country, or you search for a alternative job where you will get one more H1B visa from the new company. Or second thing is, on the other hand, in case if you are a green card holder, nothing but permanent resident, you can always stay in US, okay, but you are not a citizen, only a permanent residence. Okay, now my advice is, if anybody going to US on H1B visa, not anybody, I think everybody is doing this, and first 3-4 years I would say do a good performance in the company, provide you a good performance, do a very good job. So if company is happy with you, you can request a company to apply for you on your behalf a green card for you, okay, permanent residence. So they do apply that, okay. So once you apply, it takes time to get a green card. If I remember, again give my example of my friends family, they got somewhere in 4 to 5 years, sometimes it ranges from 3 to 10 years also. So usually they get in 3 to 4 years, my dear friend, maximum 5 years. So once you get green card, then you don't have to worry. Only thing you have to worry is to get a proper job in the US. Okay, so again I repeat again, in case if you are going to US for a job on H1B visa, fine, you went on H1B visa, but as early as possible you apply for a green card or permanent residency. And number 2, in case if you made your mind, this green card I am asking you to apply just if you want to stay and work for more years. There are 3 stages. If you want to go for a short, just go on H1B visa, work and come back. Nothing but you may have to work, you may have idea to work in US, take experience, see the culture, see the work atmosphere, and come back to your home country and do the same thing. Then you can apply for H1B visa. Or you want to work in US for a longer time, then immediately apply for a PR, nothing but permanent residency. Or if you have decided yourself to settle in US, that is very difficult. In that case, you need to apply citizenship, right? Citizenship first, H1B visa, then PR, green card, then citizenship. Citizenship, my dear friend, it ranges from minimum 5 to 7 years you have to spend in US. Otherwise also, after that you need to apply for citizenship. After that, the citizenship may take from somewhere like 5 years to 10 years also. I really don't know, I can't predict that. So it's a law. So they take somebody, some people have got in 10 years, some people have got in 15 years. So when I went to Canada, the person said in Canada they applied within 10 years, they got a citizenship, right? So from the day they landed in Canada. In US, while I was coming back from US to India last time, there was one person traveling with me. The person is from India, Andhra Pradesh. So that person and family is already settled in the US from more than 15 to 20 years, and they said that they got citizenship after 10 years, overall 10 years, and in the both families members are working there. So now in that case they have handed over the citizenship of India. They are no more citizens of India, they are foreigners, NRIs, but they do have citizenship in US. Nothing but they can vote in US, they have a voting right in US, but they do not have a voting right in India. So even though they are Indian, they have to, if they want to visit India, they need to apply for an Indian visa and come. So this is what I was just telling, try to apply for a green card. I am not telling you need to apply for a citizenship, that's a long process. At least green card will be a little bit security for you, right, in these situations. Get on H1B visa, for H1B visa people who lose their job, they need to return back to their home country. However, the law says their home country citizen can return, but their children who are basically US citizens, they cannot return. There is a challenge, there is an impact on that. So this was I discussed in this video. So if you like this, hit the like button and share with your friends who are looking for this information. Like parents can come, but children cannot come with them. So there will be a policy, something, wait for the time, it will some solution will come up. And third thing is, if you have any questions regarding this video, or like what happens, what needs to be done for the children and for family, if you have any update from your end, please share for other viewers in this video and comment me. Okay, and in case if you are a new visitor for this video or a new member of this video, please subscribe, so that I will regularly update videos on H1B visa and also any other country visa updates, my dear friends. So see you. So until next video, see you, bye bye, and take care.